Hello everyone. Here's a quick recap of all the tools you need for building, not painting, our D7. A must-have is a visor. It lets you inspect the parts from up close, locate the position of the supports, and you'll start to appreciate the precision and the quality of the engineering. Our favorite tool set are the tweezers, from super precise to more rough. It's because the supports are very thin and they favor a break where you want the support to break, so in between the support and the part. Fingernail unofficial, but because that's at your own discretion and risk. Next are the knives. Require a bit more care, but you'll need them, especially for parts where we've placed the supports very dense. And then you'll need one with a longer blade because there are parts which require more vertical reach. The nippers are okay, but beware of that aspect of tension that risks stress, and the rougher one you'll need at some point for some parts to chop off parts of the base plate. Last but not least, power tools, absolute no-go. They're totally unnecessary. The parts of our D7 require little to no cleanup, but if they do, you need some hard and some soft. Now for the hard, either it doesn't matter and then you can just use anything. If it does, then go for the ones that have a straight motion instead of these flexible ones, because they help you avoid loss of detail or damage in the wrong place. And they also help you keep things straight that need to stay straight. Now for the soft, it's more about following the curvature or the shape of the part, so anything goes, but try to go for fine, so in the classic anything 1500 upwards, and something similar in the nail polishing range, so here like a 280, because it's all about polishing. And talking about polishing, for the large white fabric covered areas, you do want to polish them up a bit. Especially the straight ones, because a 3D printer doesn't like straight, and even if this may feel super smooth and silky, which it is, 3D printing still happens in lines, even if it's at a microscopic level. And that's because laser printed decals, maybe by surprise, they don't cover up, they expose. Last but not least, you may want to trim them a bit by size or stick something in it. It's all about having good comfort and control to finish the job, let's say, in the right places. For the better part, the D7 just snaps together. We call it Gothaforce. And more than ever, it's all about that best and free tool on the planet. And a tweezer just for finer placement. Now for the remaining part, our favorite is resin UV. We call it Gothaforce, and not to be confused with UV glue. In my personal opinion, it even beats its plastic counterpart by a mile. It's clean, forgiving, but above all it uses the same material, so it's as if you're manually 3D printing that missing layer. Of course the light needs access, but then for some odd exceptions we've accommodated that in the engineering. Now, surprisingly effective is white glue. Kostas pointed it out to me, and that's thanks to the precision of the fit. Now, as for CA or super glue, eliminating it was a main driver. I mean, it's hit and miss and seems to love your fingers more than anything. You'll need it, but then just for fixing the rigging wires. Every adhesive loves a clean surface, so some masking tape and a tack will help you with that. And then finally, for some assemblies like the top wing or the undercarriage, you have options. Either use a jig or simply reuse the foam inserts from the packaging. It's pretty straightforward, so as long as it can rest on something soft, you'll be fine. So, at least 1 out of 3, we managed to box into that 1 minute time limit. We're improving. No, to finish off, some of the tools you saw are on the website, such as the resin UV kit, and that's also because it comes with the 3 colors of resin that are used on the D7. Now, what you didn't see and what I forgot to tell you is that for resin UV, you'll also need protective UV glasses. They're not part of the kit because it's kind of clunky, a matter of personal fit, and it also depends if you're using regular glasses or not. And then towards the future, we're going to put up more tools on the website so that in case you miss something, then you have a single place to find everything you need. This pretty much wraps up our tools section. Now, if you want to know more, just rewind to the dedicated videos which go into more detail, also with examples. As we mentioned in the welcome video, we're trying to step into the shoes of somebody who's relatively new to the hobby, or 3D printing for that matter. So we hope this helps you avoid buying or using the wrong stuff or making that odd mistake. Now, if for some of you, or maybe many of you, this feels like an open door, well, I guess we're never too young to learn or to help out. Okay, let's get on to the D7 and we'll start with the engine. Thank you for watching and looking forward to see you again. Bye.